This is X Darkwing 104X coming at y'all with the third installment of the Darkcast for this weekend. Y'all just getting bonus after bonus after bonus. So we'll just get right into it. First of all, I'm gonna give a shout out to Godly Ice, aka Rated Unblockable. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead, check that out. Me and him are actually going to be starting a podcast hopefully real soon, and I'm just kind of getting my chops up, so bear with me, you know what I'm saying? If you like it, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment. If not, do what you do as you normally do, because I love my haters just as much as I love the people. Not really, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, we're getting straight to it. So just watched the video about harassment in video gaming. Now, it's a little bit ironic that I actually put out a video about cyberbullying about a week before I got into it with Arena Junkies. Now, I'm going to kind of expound on that a little bit more than I did with that other video. You see, where I come from, people used to get shot over video gaming, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm from New Orleans, and I come from the Street Fighter Tekken battle scene that came on down here. And one of the more famous stories was there were various people that got shot over Zangief throwing too much. There's a lot of people that hate Zangief for the simple fact that if you get anywhere close to him, he's gonna grab you and spin power drive if you know how to do that. I've actually worked at several arcades during that time, and even though I didn't witness this happen, there were several co-workers that we called it having bodies on our hands. They had bodies on their hands because people would get shot over the game. People would bet hundreds of dollars per round on Street Fighter games. And this is the type of environment that I came from. This was in the late 80s, early 90s. This was well before the internet really took off in popularity. With that said, came from an already hostile environment when it came to gaming. It was almost like one of those 80s movies where people will be way too serious about, say, dancing or their colors or whatever that they were entirely too serious about. In this particular situation, gaming could get you shot. Going to the arcade could get you killed. And it was evident that the arcade owner had to deal with this all the time. So I came from already volatile situations, and this was, you know, predominantly minority type areas: blacks, Vietnamese, other Spanish, other cultures coming together to play this game. And this was face to face. You know, it was commonplace to speak all kinds of ill about somebody's mom. Y'all wonder where I get my shit talk from. That's specifically where, you know, getting into fist fights over video gaming was common, very, very common. So once I got on the internet and actually looked into the face of Anonymous, because Anonymous does not forgive, I was already at home. You know, I get called 27 different flavors of nigger per day on my YouTube comments, Twitter, Tumblr, wherever that I have an online presence. Automatically, since I'm black, I'm a nigger, and that's just par for the course. Anybody that's black has to deal with that. With women, tits will get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? You got 6 or 7 people that just like, they act like they've never heard of a girl before, and suddenly there's a feminine voice on the voice chat and they start going crazy. They balls go into overdrive, all the hormones kick right the fuck in. And even if the person is a male with a female avatar, oh, they want to hump on their face or whatnot. It's ridiculous, you know. But a lot of these people don't come from the same background that I come from. You see, I've been called a cyberbully several times, and it's hilarious because I view myself as a cyberbully's bully. When somebody pops off, calls me a nigger, oh, I got all kinds of insults for them. But that's where I come from. You know, I grew up in that type of environment, and I kind of see it as well. If you have an environment with all kinds of A-type personalities, people that want to be the big man or the big woman on campus, then you have to step up and you have to have that harsh type of personality as well, or you're not going to be able to deal with them. There's really only two options you can go by. You can either be the bigger dog in the yard, or you can mute them, ignore them, and just not deal with them. Now, I also watched a video where they were basically saying that, maybe that the companies should input some sort of a muting system on these type of people. It's a double-edged sword. On one hand, yeah, you're gonna have those retards that's just like nigga. Shouts out to Moshology on DCUO. Fuck that guy. Every time I get on, I'm some sort of nigga of some way, shape, form, or fashion. You know what I'm saying? I'm automatically on welfare. I automatically like watermelon and chickens. Automatically stole someone's bike just walking into the damn room. Now, if he got auto muted, yeah, that'd be great. But then you have the other side where, say, PSN the replacement, who's been beating motherfuckers' ass, pillar the goddamn post on DCUO, doing what he do would get muted because all the chavettes from Smile Before Chav's group would sit there and be like, well, this guy has entirely too much skill. I'm gonna mute him because I hate him because I can't beat him. Comes a double-edged sword. It infringes on the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, even though Smile Before Chavs and his chavettes don't have to deal with that. I don't know what goes on in England. I have to look that up. But then you start infringing on people's rights of free speech. Now, I don't mind Smile Before Chav saying what he's saying. It doesn't bother me any in real life. In real life, I already know I got to get my money, I got to support my family, I have to get my life right in real life. In gaming, he has a right to say what he says. Even a wrong opinion, you have the right to express it. So infringing on that right, I don't think is a good idea whatsoever. So the way I deal with people like Smile Before Chav, like Arena Junkies, like all Donut, like all those other sapsucker motherfuckers that come into the game talking all kinds of shit, is I beat their ass in the game. And if I can't beat their ass in the game, I will goddamn absolutely out shit talk them in the game. Call of Duty, if I go 9-37, I done had a great game. If I go any kind of positive, it's a really, really, really good day. Either that or you really, really, really suck. But not yet has somebody out shit talk me in the game. And that's because I grew up in that hostile gaming environment already. I know a lot of people haven't grown up in an environment like that, and I know a lot of people don't want that in their gaming experience. To which I say, that's tough. Because the internet is like an ocean. And the ocean is full of sharks who are at the top of the food chain, that no one is going to tell them anything as long as they don't violate the TOS. And some of them even still violate the TOS as long as they can get away with it. So what you have to do is to grow some goddamn teeth and start biting back, instead of being all upset. Because once you show weakness, just like that guy from EVE Online who emailed the other guy because he kept blasting him into oblivion, and then he put on a wizard hat, went to Switzerland, and actually put the letter on the screen. Shouts out to crack.com for showing me this, because this is some fucked up shit. Put the letter on the screen and talked about how this guy is crying and how it seemed to boost his ego. You need to either grow some teeth or get the hell up out the water. It's unfortunate that you're getting harassed. It's very unfortunate. But if the higher-ups aren't going to do anything, you need to do something yourself. That's why they hate Brother Malcolm by any means necessary. That's why they hate the Black Panthers, because they armed themselves against the oppressive regime that was going on in their neighborhood. You need to do the same thing yourself, or you need to get out of that hostile situation, straight up and down. And if you feel that I'm harassing you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, I'm a man. Come talk to me, you know what I'm saying? Sit down, look, I don't like what you're saying. This is some bullshit. I'm just trying to play the game. I'm going to ease up off you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those shark type people. But if you come at me with bullshit, I'm going to come at you with way more bullshit. And I'm going to make you cry. Just like those motherfuckers that's putting on hoodies with the V on it from their grandma's closet and shit, talking about how beast they are when they getting their ass whooped by PSN the replacement. Shouts out to Smile Before Chav. I'm talking about you, bitch. I get up on you. Just like you try and get up on the US server. Heroes for life, soldier life for life. We do what it do. We finish the job. Shouts out to High Extreme Gaming. Destiny. Shouts out to all my people in Call of Duty. Shouts out to y'all for fucking listening. And that's about it. Thanks for listening. Give me a comment. Y'all already know what y'all gonna do. Give me a comment. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some subscriptions. I don't really give a fuck if you do or not, but do it anyway, because you know it's the right thing to do. Holla back at your boy, Percy.